Laid out on the street. Unless they're almost here. That's all I can move it away. No, it's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yes,
I don't know. Thank you for waiting for me. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. No big deal. I don't know.
Do you need this door open?
No.
Okay. Thank you, thank you.
I'll hang out with you. I don't leave you out on the street. That would be really good. So how long have you been doing TikTok?
A year. Like, well, a little bit over a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really stressful. At first it was like really positive, but now they made it a thing to where they make fun of people that ask for help, and they're very overwhelming. That's why I was like, forget asking for help today. Let me just try to go back and try Palomar because it's very draining. It is.
It's a bummer. It's very, very scrappy of you, though. You know, I mean, it's really smart.
Yeah.
You know, and inventive and stuff to do that.
Yeah. I always said it's easier to stand on the street, you know, not making nothing, just sitting there all day.
Just asking people,
Yeah, versus if I at least have something paid up, that day I can try to raise the next day, you know?
Yeah.
Without having to come out. But, yeah, that was most definitely my last resort because it's just like, the list that you gave me, the list that they gave me, and other places, it's all the same places. It's like, I get sad that it's just like we're limited to a lot of resources down here.
We're so limited in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, I'm hoping that City Rescue has a place open because I feel like you could just get them to give you room and stay.
I hope so because I'm just tired of asking for help all the time and trying to figure it out. If I can just find something that's going to help me longevity and get me into something, I'll be good. Especially like fighting the case right now with my kids and trying to get them back. I need stability.
Was that because of the domestic violence? Did you lose them because of that? Because they were in the house when that happened?
They was around when it happened.
As if that's your fault.
Exactly. They use my 911 calls against me. So sometimes they didn't see it, but they did hear it, and I would lock the door or whatever, call the police. But they said I failed to protect due to all the calls and stuff. So
I mean, it does affect kids, but you know, there's only so much you can do.
Yeah. It's like they wanted me to take them off the map before they say like, yo, you protected your children. I'm like, what else could I have done? I didn't have any weapons. I didn't have, they weren't touched. I feel like I did a good job as long as they weren't hit or anything. But, I mean, just them being around me too, it did cause my daughter to, go through some stuff.
Yeah. She's 7, you said?
Yeah, she's 7, so... and now that she in the system, it's kind of worse to where she has to get therapy. So I blame myself for that.
You know what? I think all kids need therapy. I think it's a huge benefit to have someone that you're not related to and doesn't have any agenda for your life to listen to you and give you feedback.
Yep.
I think that's a fabulous thing. And so I don't know. I think all kids could use therapy. Middle school and high school suck. I'm not sure how bad elementary school is. But having these kids do the drills, for active shooter, instead of banning guns, it's active shooter. That's scary as shit.
It is scary. And the tornado drills and...
Yeah, it's a lot. And, COVID and, it's a lot. And so I don't know. I think everyone could use therapy at this stage of the game, so.
Yeah. I'm glad I'm finally getting it because I didn't realize that I was like so traumatized until like being in a position of losing everything. You don't really realize stuff because you just, move on with your life and
just normalize it.
Right. You know, when you have kids, you can't sit here and cry in front of, I mean, you can, but
right.
I choose not to. I have to suck my tears up or sometimes not take showers or have to do stuff on standby. So now that I'm isolated to, think about stuff, don't really realize like, oh, I'm far gone. But
I'm sorry. I have 2 girls, and I stayed home for like 6 years or so, and I was, with them every day and stuff. And I can't even imagine that must just be.
It's hard.
Yeah, 1-year-olds and 3-year-olds. I mean, those ages are all so cute,
And then I'm missing a lot. Missing. Last time I saw them, it's just like they got better at talking. I'm just like, I missed it. Or my son fully being potty trained, I missed that. My mom had to do it. It's
that's okay. You don't want to do that anyway, do you? I would have much rather somebody else have done that.
I mean, I don't know. Potty training didn't go bad for me.
No? Nice.
The only thing that I had to deal with was like the pooping part. Like my daughter, she was just scared to poop.
In this,
But she'll pee. And that's the only thing that I had an issue with. But
well, both my girls say they don't really have any memories pre like kindergarten, 1st grade. So for your 1 and 3-year-old, don't feel bad as long as they're getting loves, hugs. Your 7-year-old might have some memory of it, I guess, but my kids are like nothing.
It's crazy because my daughter, she remembers stuff like when she was 1.5. I'm like, how do you remember that? Like, she has,
but maybe that goes away. Like my girls are 23 and 20. Maybe that. I mean, I don't remember stuff from 1.5.
I don't know. They say it's something. No, I remember stuff when I was pretty young though. Like I probably was 4.
Okay.
But I mean, they say it's something traumatic enough, good or bad, happens in your life, you can remember it.
Yeah, it's gonna stick out.
Yeah.
I was thinking the other day, like I was trying to think back of memories, early memories that I have, and I do remember like seeing one of my brothers hit his wife, like punch his wife, and she fell on the couch and stuff. And I had sort of forgotten about them. Like, oh yeah. And I mean, I was probably 4 or 5,
Yeah.
But it stands out.
Yeah,
because everybody in the room went, hey, and jumped up.
Yep.
So.
But then she remembers the good stuff too. So I only heard that kids remember stuff that early if it was traumatic. But she's like, yeah, Mom, I remember when such and so bought me a cake for my birthday and this is what happened. I'm just like, how do you remember that at 1.5? That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
But good that she remembers the happy stuff, right?
Yeah. She remember the bad stuff too though. That's the sad thing. But hopefully she'll, I can fix my mistakes now, and so then in the future she won't remember it. But I mean, I can't promise that won't happen because I mean she has really good memory. Especially
I don't bring up any of the bad stuff.
Even,
like they're like, oh, I remember you would tell us to eat your vegetables and stuff. I'm like, okay, you remember that? Good. Like,
yeah.
I'm not sure how long I did that, but
Yeah.
And I just don't say anything about you. Remember the fights we used to get?
Yep, nope. Forgot. Totally forgot.
Yeah. Put those out of everybody's memory.